Hello and welcome back to yet another video on the N8N series. Today, let's see how do we generate a UGC ad based on just the image and a very simple prompt. We'll be using AI to generate this video ad and then save it to Google Drive. So let's get started. The first step is going to be image, input, and prompt. Okay. The second step, upload to Google Drive. The third step is going to be analyze image. Fourth step is going to be image prompt generation. The next step is going to be video prompt generation. Next, we're going to generate the video. Of course, we are generating an image here after prompt. This is going to be video generation and then storing this to Google Drive. Okay, so we have multiple steps to get this UGC ad generation using AI. Now let's see how do we implement this exactly on our N8N instance. We're going to generate a video like this. In this particular case, we are given Coke tin as the input image, and you can see what is the output that we've got.
That's so refreshing. You just can't beat the taste of a classic Coke.
Now we're going to generate a video like this for our own use case. So let's see how we do that. So let's begin. We're going to call this as UGC ad creative, and let's build it manually. Okay, so that you understand what are the steps involved for each of it, right? So I'm going to use a form, and on new form submission, authentication is none, and let's say UGC creative, add a form element, and this is going to be the image. You have to make this as file, required, not multiple, just single and required. And this has to be .jpg, .png. Okay. Add the next one, and we can give this as prompt. Okay, this is also required. Let's execute this step, and I'm going to upload the logo of ABCD, okay, t-shirt here, and I'm going to give a prompt like generate a video where the model is inviting people to join the ABCD community. Okay, so I'll click on submit. We've got the form submission, and as a first step, we're going to upload this to Google Drive. Okay, so we'll go here, and we have upload file. Okay, let's use SAM, that's fine. Data, no, that's image. Okay, and file name could be whatever we've got from schema. File name, I'm going to give it here. And then from list, the folder, we could put it in UGC ad images. Okay, so I can take this particular ID, and let's say by ID, and let's give this ID here. Let's upload this, and we've got that done. Let's quickly check where is this image. I would say that should be this one. Let's see. Nope. Let me delete all of this just so that. Okay, I'll go back and upload this again, and we should have that image here. Let's just refresh. Okay, this was the same image. I double clicked, it executed twice. Okay, so that's unnamed.jpg. That's what we've got. Now the next step is going to be analyze, or rather Gemini, Google Gemini, and analyze an image. Okay. We could use SAMwork. The operation is analyze image. Model could be 2.5 flash. Okay. And text input. Okay, we'll give some detailed prompt here. Let's go here and open this up. So analyze the given image and determine if it primarily depicts a product or a character or both. If the image is of a product, return the analysis of YAML format with the following fields. Brand name, okay, name of the brand shown in the image, if visible or inferable. Color scheme, okay, hex, name, and so on and so forth. Font style, visual description, ignoring the background. So visual description, a full sentence or two summarizing what is seen in the image, ignoring the background. If the image is of a character, return the analysis of YAML format with the following fields. So these are the things. Okay, that's what we have given here. Image URL is going to be web content link. Okay. Now if you want to use that directly, you could also use binary file, and in that case you don't need this particular file uploading. Okay, but then you will not have the image uploaded in your drive. Now we are going to use an AI agent. Okay, and this is image agent. The prompt the user gave is going to be this one, right? So let's go here. Your task: create an image prompt as guided by your system guidelines. Make sure that the reference image is depicted as accurately as possible in the resulting images, especially all text. Okay, these are the user's description. So whatever we mentioned in the form, okay, which is the prompt, that we are going to drag and drop over here. Okay, then description of the reference image is coming from the previous point, which is basically this one. So I'm going to run this once so that we can reference it over here. Okay, so now if we go here and here, okay, we get this json.context.parts0.text. okay, that is basically this one. Okay, we have dragged it and dropped it over here. We also have to give a system message, and that is going to be this one. Let's go here, expand this. So role UGC image prompt builder. Purpose: given an image URL, often a product or reference image, write a short natural description that can drive an image video generator. Defaults: if instructions are vague, place the product with the character in an everyday setting that makes sense for the item. Okay, and we've given a lot more details over here. Okay, as you can see. Examples. Good example 1, image prompt: a young adult casually holding a skincare tube near a bathroom mirror, and so on and so forth. Good example 2. Bad example: fabricating certifications or number of packaging, right? So we've given some bad examples as well. Now we'll have to connect this to some chat model, and let's use OpenAI model. Okay, this can be 4.5 or 4.1 mini, account 3. And we also have to give require specific output format because we need just the prompt, nothing else. So we'll go to structure output parser. We'll use define using below, and we will put it this way. Image prompt is string, nothing else. Okay, so let's run this and let's see what is the output that we've got. Right. So image prompt: a young adult with a friendly expression wearing a black t-shirt featuring 4 white rounded squares arranged in a diamond shape, each containing a bold sans serif letter ABCD, and below it is smaller text by Rit7 in bold italicized sans serif font. Action: inviting people to join the ABCD community with open arms. Mood: welcoming and inclusive settings, casual indoor space with soft natural light, and so on and so forth. Okay, so we've got that. We'll have to download the file that we uploaded here, okay, because we have to convert that into base64. The binary file is available only in this step. Okay, so we are going to use this one. So here we can give the URL that we got in this particular step, web content link. But this will work without any authentication only if we have made this accessible to everyone. Okay. Now, in one of the previous cases, we had done that. But now what we will do is we will go to predefined credential type. Okay. And this is going to be Google Drive OAuth to API. And this is the account that we used. Okay. So we'll be using that. So we can download the file with authentication. And you can see we got the binary file again. Now we will use the base64 extract from file. Okay, and we have move file to base64 string, right? So this is data, this is data. So when we execute this, it takes the data from input and gives us the output as data, which is in binary. Okay, just so that we don't get confused, I'll change this to binary. Okay, this is the data input. And I'll execute this step. You can see here, this is binary. We need this binary file so that we can send it to generate the image. Okay, and we're going to use HTTP node. And this is going to be post. And we're going to send this as the URL. Okay, which is generativelanguage.googleapis.com v1 beta/models/Gemini 2.5 flash image preview, then generate content. Okay, we are using an API call to generate the image. Again, we'll have to use a predefined credential type, and this is going to be Google Gemini. Okay, we'll use this, and SAM work is good. Let's send the body over here. That is going to be JSON, using JSON. Okay, and here we are going to add the JSON, which is going to be this one. So let's open this up, and so the text over here should ideally be the prompt that we've got, okay, which is this one. So I'll be putting it over here, and we are also going to give the image that we had got, which is the binary file. Okay, this is why we are generating the binary file, and this sending our own image is not possible in the Gemini node at this moment. Okay, otherwise we could have directly used the Gemini node. Okay, so let's execute this step. Okay, it says JSON parameter needs to be a valid JSON. It's actually a valid JSON, but let's just add a prompt here. Generate an image based on. Let's try this out. So here we have to add this particular details, and this is going to be the binary file that we've got. Of course, we have to remove this bracket. Up. Now the next change that we have to do is remove this one and get what we have got here. Okay, and generate a, let's say, image based on this prompt, and holding the can was good for the Coca-Cola, but not this one. Okay, so let's click on execute step, and we should have the output. It's running. This is running. Yes. Okay, so while this is executing, let's move on. And I'm going to add one more AI agent. Okay, and this time it is going to be for generating video prompt. Okay, so this is the user-based message. That is, create a UGC-style video prompt from the reference image and user description. User description may be empty. Okay, so this is what we have got from the user prompt. And reference image analysis use to stay faithful to what's visible, right? So again, analyze an image. So whatever we got from this one, we are going to add it over here. Rules: keep the look casual and realistic, avoid studio language. Okay, so if you added that, and let's add a system message as well. And this is going to be this one. I'm going to open this up and show you what we have added. Role UGC video prompt builder. Okay, goal from a reference image and short user notes. Write a natural UGC style video prompt suited for V3 Fast. Okay, and then we have added some principles. We have added what is output that we are looking for. Okay, and what are some good examples and bad example. Okay, we'll also make this as required specific output format. Okay, and the output format that we are expecting is going to be just similar to what we saw last time, and it's going to be simple. Now let's use OpenAI. Okay, we could use account 3, and that's all. So let me generate this. So we've got the image. Now let's go ahead and create a video prompt. Okay, so I'm going to connect this, and let's call this as video prompt, right? And we have to change the user prompt, and so let me get this from you. So we'll just go here, let's change this one. Okay, so this is going to be more on the video side. Role UGC video prompt builder, and so on and so forth. So we'll give the details of what should be the structure output and so on and so forth, right? And likewise we will also change the user message, which is basically what we have got, right? So create a UGC style video prompt from the reference image and the user description. This is what the user mentioned, and this is the reference image analysis that we've got from analyze an image. Okay, so we'll also use the structure require specific output format, and this time this is going to be not image but video prompt. Okay, so let's quickly run this, and we've got the output as we can see here. I will add a edit field here, and let's create this manually, data, and we need to get this from here. Okay, that is this one. So let's execute this step. We are generating a base 64 again. That's a base 64, right? Copy this, come down here, delete this. Now we'll use a similar step, okay, like we generated the image. So I'm just going to duplicate this, get over here, connect it. Let's go here. We'll have to change this one to this particular link, okay, because we are generating a video now, and JSON is also going to change, and JSON is going to be this one. Okay, let me open it up and show you. So the prompt is going to be the video prompt that we got. Okay, that is coming from here, and the data is going to be the data that we've got in this particular node. Okay, and we can give the aspect ratio and so on and so forth. Of course, we will share this URL with you. Okay, generativelanguage.googleapis.com/v1beta/models VO3 fast generate 001 predict long running. Okay, so once that is done, click on execute step, and so we've got this particular output. Wait for how many seconds? 6 seconds. And what is this? Get. Now this is not generated the video, it has initiated it, and so we'll have to wait for a few seconds. Okay, let's put like 6 seconds, and then we'll have to check if the video is ready or not. Generally it happens in 6 seconds, or we can also make this to 10. Okay, now let's move on, and we'll use HTTP node again. Okay, and this time it is get, and we're going to use this, right? JSON name is coming from here, okay, which is HTTP request, and authentication is going to be predefined, and this is going to be Gemini. Okay, same account account, click on execute. So here we are checking if the video is ready or not. So we can see that it's available and the URL is available over here. So let me just open it up. I can't open it like that. Okay. So here we can see that it's available. Now we have to download it. Download it, what? Get. And to download, we again use the HTTP request and get. URL is going to be this one. Because it requires authentication, we will use the same thing, Gemini, and we'll use execute step. We'll get the file here. I'll click on view.
Hey guys, check out this awesome design. Join our community.
There you go. And now I'm going to upload this drive into Drive. Right, so we go to Drive, we have upload file, and this time it is going to be data. File name is going to be creative, let's say 1. Okay, and then parent folder is going to be by ID. Let's go here, let's go to videos, and we will give this as our ID. Nope, I've added one R at the beginning. I just have to remove that. Yes, and let's execute step. Let's go here. We've got just one, and yes, we need to have the second one. Let me just refresh it, reload, and creative one. Still being processed, so it's just getting uploaded. Not yet ready, it says. Not yet, okay. I mean, it's already uploaded, but it is just checking for virus. So let me download this. Check this out.
Hey guys, check out this awesome design. Join our community.
Okay, now I'm going to I'm going to run this entirely once. So I'm going to save this, and let's click on execute workflow. And I'm going to upload the same image. And I'm going to ask, create a model wearing this t-shirt and inviting all the students, founders, business professionals to join the ABCD community now. Okay, and let me click on submit. So it's executing now. Let's see what we are going to get as the output. So image prompt is done, image is generated. It is now converting to, no, image is getting generated here, sorry. Video prompt is getting ready. Now it is generating the video. We're waiting for 10 seconds. It's checking here, and we went here. What's the issue? So when this happens, it means the video is still not ready. Okay, as we can see here, we don't have the URL yet. So what we can do is I'll run this, and now we would have got the URL. So we'll put a condition here, okay, if condition, and we'll say URL is exist. Okay, URL exists. Okay, so we have this one. Now if URL exists, then it has to go this way. If URL does not exist, then it will wait for a few seconds and then run this again. Now that it exists, let's go here. It goes back, it's running all of this, and now we will upload this. So let's just refresh, and we've got this new one just now. Let's open it up, download it, and let's see.
Hey students, founders, and business pros. Join the ABCD community today.
There you go. And that's how you can generate a UGC based ads for the image that you upload and the prompt that you give using Gemini and OpenAI. You could also use Gemini as a chat model for the AI agent. That's also fine. So go ahead, create your UGC ads and share with us what did you create with this automation. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.